Ring of Honor.
Jacobs lands on his feet. Miscommunication from the age of the fall. Super kick from Steen. Yakuza kick from Generico.
Black dropped out of the way, but Jacobs caught it flush. Right into the arms of Kevin Steen. Package pile driver. Nails it.
To the arms of El Generico. Brainbuster.
They did it!
Almost daring El Generico as Corino looks on. Generico still has a heart. He still cares. He still loves Kevin Steen like a brother. He does not want it to come to this, but unfortunately it has no choice.
Oh! How weak El Generico is. Won't even stand up for himself.
Come on. Come on. Come on, kid, do it. Ah!
Has been 1 year in the making in the mind of El Generico.
My name is Kevin Steen. And Ring of Honor!
Generico just wiped out all the security, but not Steen. Kevin Steen has earned his way back in the Ring of Honor. Wait a minute. Jimmy Jacobs was just package pile drive by Steen.
Such a dangerous move that is. Cornette's number 3.
Oh, come on now. Oh, wait a minute, Generico! And they stand toe-to-toe! Steen and Generico! Oh, no! 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 Can somebody get some help down here for El Generico?
Ring of Honor is in for a terrible 2012.
Jimmy Jacobs is here. Jacobs has just put himself between he and El Generico, preventing Steen from swinging that chair. Wait a minute. Oh, on top of the chair. There he goes.
Gave him the chair.
Jacobs. Oh my God, he just pulled a spike out of his jacket. He just stabbed El Generico. Oh! The winner of the Last Man Standing match, Kevin Steen. Jimmy Jacobs just said thank you to Kevin Steen. Kevin Steen is wrestling's worst nightmare, but Kevin Steen's personal nightmare is right before his very eyes.
welcome you to Final Battle 2012. I know we had announced previously that my future permanent color band would be here, but unfortunately, personal issue came up, not able to be here at Final Battle. Caleb, thanks for filling in. What an event it's going to be. Ladder War, Steen, Generico, Ring of Honor World Title.
Kevin Kelly, the Big Apple is about to be shaken to its core. Doomsday has arrived. The Ring of Honor World Title is going to be defended in the most brutal match in company history. Kevin Steen, El Generico, Ladder War 4.
And of course, the tag team titles up for grabs as well. Scum defending against both the Briscoes and Coleman and Alexander in a 3-team sudden death match. Plus, we also know that Jerry Lynn will compete in his final Ring of Honor match right here at Final Battle.
Yeah, and that's against the sleazy, cocky, arrogant Prodigy, Mike Bennett, of course, with Team Prodigy, Brutal Bob and Maria at ringside.
And of course, what about the promise of Jay Lethal? Jay Lethal is promised. Not only does Jay Lethal have to face the Man-Beast Rhino here at Final Battle, but Jay Lethal is promised that he will fight the world champion here at Final Battle come hell or high water. Jay Lethal's a man of his word.
Yeah, Kevin, but right now, we're about to see the dismantling of the House of Truth right before our very eyes.
Yeah.
There he is, Kevin Kelly, the unbreakable one, Michael Elgin.
Our opening contest for Final Battle is set for one fall. In the ring, wrestling out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 245 pounds, unbreakable Michael Elgin.
In a year in which unbreakable Michael Elgin became one of the breakout stars in professional wrestling, one last task, and that's to rid himself of Roderick Strong, who has been a thorn in his side since going back to March. How many times can Roderick Strong pull Elgin's punk card before Elgin finally said enough?
His opponent, wrestling out of Tampa, Florida, weighing 212 pounds, Roderick Strong.
So Strong versus Elgin, kicking us off at Final Battle. And where is Truth Martini? I mean, this is both his bread, his butter, the entree, and the dessert. This is everything for the House of Truth.
I was completely expecting some hoopla here, but Truth Martini is absent.
Let's go to the tail of the tape right now. You know these men are ready to go, but our tail of the tape, you can see Elgin, size advantage. Weight advantage too. Strong, though, I think still has the experience edge, although it has been a great 2012. Both men will adhere to the Code of Honor, but I'm not expecting hands to be shaken here. No holiday greeting, although referee Brian Gorey will call for it.
He just spat right in Elgin's face. Here we go.
And there we go, yeah. Strong coming forward right away.
Not a wise decision.
Elgin double leg dive, pounding away.
Trading blows back and forth, Elgin and Strong.
Of course, the last time we saw Elgin on pay-per-view came within an eyelash of unseating Kevin Steen for the Ring of Honor World Title, but it was Roderick Strong. Oh, going for broke. Wait a minute.
Look at that.
Look at the strength of Elgin.
Oh, no.
Well, watch it out.
Time.
Buckle bomb again. You chop that unforgiving steel post, no matter how hard your hands are.
There goes one of the advantages of Roderick Strong, the chops, trademark chops of Roderick Strong.
And of course, we know that Elgin, hard-fought battle against Steen, but at the end of it, Strong, who had quit the House of Truth earlier in the night, came back out through the curtain, sick kick right into the face of Elgin.
And here comes Roderick Strong back in the driver's seat.
I wonder how Roderick Strong feels about being the opening match here at Final Battle. I mean, that's a guy who he just wants to be a main eventer. Wait a minute. Take a look up the ramp. There he is. I saw Truth Martini earlier today. Caleb, it looks like he hasn't slept in weeks.
No, that beard is absolutely gross.
I mean, there's no No fancy outfit, no lights, no splendor, no hoopla.
Michael Elgin just belly-to-belly suplex Roderick Strong right over the top rope.
Flying shoulder tackle. And Martini celebrating that big move by Elgin.
There's the hoopla.
Into the barricade goes Roddy. Of course, the entire House of Truth. Nobody wants anything to do with Truth Martini anymore. Roderick Strong quit.
There's a receipt for Strong.
Elgin finally had enough.
Oh dear.
Ooh! Even Rhinos quit the House of Truth.
Look at Martini over there. Now he's celebrating Elgin's move. What is going on here?
Elgin, huh? What do you think?
What do you mean?
Elgin, huh?
What do you think? I don't know where Martini's allegiance lies. Strong trying to create some distance. And rolling out.
Yep.
You know, go back to Showdown in the Sun, of course, the match that put Michael Elgin on the map, that 5-star match of the year candidate against Davey Richards. Remember, Roderick Strong expected Elgin to hand over that Blind Destiny Challenge match. He expected Elgin to give him that match. History for Elgin would have never been made. Watch out now. Jockeying for position on the apron of the ring.
Kick right to the side of Elgin's skull. Enziguri.
Watch out. Oh! Down hard goes Unbreakable Michael Elgin.
The Messiah of the backbreaker.
And Martini's happy once again. Happy now that Roderick's in control.
Strong has an extensive repertoire of backbreaker maneuvers, using the ring as a weapon.
Well, there's no denying the greatness of Roderick Strong. Triple Crown winner here in ROH. Blasting forearm right to the side.
Roderick Strong, huh? That's what I'm talking about.
You're out of control.
The proverbial two-headed coin. Truth Martini happy regardless.
Oh, man.
You know, in as great a year as Elgin has had, Strong let him know on a number of occasions he sees Elgin as a lackey, as the second in command in the House of Truth. Elgin fighting back. Toe-to-toe, out on the floor. Referee Brian Corey letting a lot go. Look at Roddy.
Oh, man.
Right in our laps.
How could you keep these two bulls contained with a barricade? These guys can wrestle all over the arena. They're going to brawl all over the place.
So Elgin back in first, breaking the count. Roddy coming back in. Both men on their feet, neither wanting to backpedal at all. Right from the opening bell, each man coming forward. Down low and up high goes Elgin. Head of steam, but Strong is there to close the distance.
Yep.
Driving knee into the midsection. Suplex center of the ring, no.
Here comes the power advantage.
Roddy again trying to close in.
Look for the Ricardo roll, did not connect.
Oh!
Spin out black hole slam.
Cover.
1,
2.
Not enough to put down Strong. Kevin, we've watched over the past few months Michael Elgin just festering, sick and tired of living in the shadow of Roderick Strong and Truth Martini. Watch out.
Right above us, Roderick Strong coming in with another elbow. Elgin's got the quick disadvantage. He's put it to good use.
Fireman's carry.
Ooh! Version of the Death Valley Driver. Right on top of his head goes Roderick Strong in the corner. Is it 2? No.
Not quite.
You know, think about all the verbal abuse, the bullying, if you will, that Roderick Strong delivered to Michael Elgin over the months and months. And Truth Martini was right there all along, trying to play peacemaker, trying to keep both sides happy. Elgin, of course, trying to make things work. Strong's ego, though, too large. Now Elgin was going for that moonsault.
Yeah, he was going for that twisting corkscrew senton that he's been hitting lately. Roderick Strong had that well scouted. Another enziguri to the back of the head. Up top goes Strong. Another backbreaker.
This time right across the turnbuckle. The steel junction. Thousands of pounds of torque. Cover. 2. No. But Elgin is slowed.
We've seen the resiliency of Elgin shown in matches. We saw Glory by Honor, that amazing match with Kevin Steen. Michael Elgin took Kevin Steen to the absolute limit. So we know how tough Elgin is, and we know how far he can go.
So now here comes Roderick Strong. Again. On the move, Strong has been deadly here in this opening match.
Here comes the bull.
Jumping knee scores. Will this do it? 2. No.
Whose side is Truth Martini on, Kevin?
He's been happy when both Strong and Elgin have each landed their own offensive flurry. It's as if he can't lose in this one.
Double leg.
Trying the stronghold. The legs of Elgin, just immovable.
Like 2 tree trunks, Kevin.
I mean, you just can't ply them. You can't do anything with them. And that's why Strong has really used the bicycle. He's been on the move the whole time. And it's been a great strategy. It's really worked.
Yep, right above our heads here, Kevin.
Yeah, this is where I get very, very
now
nervous.
Both of them are up there. Uh-oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, thank you.
Got the quick escape route planned. Whoa, back fist right above us. Roderick's wobbled. His knees buckled.
Look at the eyes of Elgin. The intensity, the fire, the passion. He hates Roderick Strong.
How about the strength?
Oh my goodness.
For the deadlift superplex. Are you kidding me?
Enough said. As resilient as Michael Elgin is, Roderick Strong is right up there. He's not a Triple Crown winner for nothing, Kevin. Oh.
Here we go, buckle bomb.
Hits it.
Whoa!
Going for the gut buster. Hits it.
Got it. Don't know if he got it all. Inside out goes Strong with the clothesline.
Can Elgin capitalize?
Elgin's massive chest absorbed the double knees. Wait a minute now. Martini's up. Martini's on his feet. Hey, look. The Book of Truth has just been slid.
The Book of Truth is in the ring.
Brian Gorey never saw it. Martini, a little sleight of hand there. Little sleight of foot, actually.
Uh-oh.
Roderick's going to use the Book of Truth, but Elgin stops him.
Oh, man. Spinning back fist.
Oh, Book of Truth. God knows what that's loaded with.
Roderick Strong!
All thanks to a little assistance from the Book of Truth. Was this part of the deal the whole time? Roderick Strong is your winner.
Nicely put, Bobby Cruz, but I think I can do a little bit better. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, the founder and leader of Camp Strong, the Messiah of the Backbreaker, and the sole member of the House of Truth, Roderick Strong!
Truth, if I've told you once, I've told you a million times. I am done with you and all your bullshit. So leave me alone, you little creep. I quit.
Well, nothing subtle about Roderick Strong and his feelings of contempt towards Truth Martini.
Martini's been dumped again.
Come on, Elgin, get up. Get up. I didn't mean what I said to Roderick Strong. Everybody knows that you are the main man in the House of Truth.
Oh, give me a break.
It's like a
Everyone
psycho ex-girlfriend.
knows that you're the biggest superstar here in Ring of Honor. There's a connection between me and you. I know you feel it. I know I do. Basically, Elgin, what I'm trying to say is, I love you.
I'm not sure if Elgin feels the same way.
No.
A rather uncomfortable moment here in Midtown.
Oh no. Elgin bomb.
Wait a minute. Hold, hear me out, Elgin. Hear me out. Give me 1 second. Just please hear me out. Hear me out, Elgin. I'm begging you. Hear me out. Elgin, thank you. What I want to say is, how dare you? How dare the both of you? When I first came into Ring of Honor, Roderick Strong, he'd already been here for 7 years, with multiple chances at becoming Ring of Honor World Champion. 6 months with me, he achieved that. Coincidence? Ha! I think not. Elgin, nobody's even heard of you until you met me. You were the 2011 Survival of the Fittest tournament winner. Why? Because of me. You are the breakout star of 2012. Why? Because of me. And this is how you guys repay me? Elgin, that is a slap in the face. But hell, I'm not stupid. I can see the inevitable. So I have one last lesson for you. Elgin, this is the way a real man slaps someone in the face.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, well. This might be it for Truth Martini.
Yep. The Bible of bullcrap has just bit him in the ass.
Down goes Martini. Well, Roderick Strong wins, but I think once and for all, Michael Elgin is done with the House of Truth. We're going to need a mop and a bucket to pick up what's left of Truth Martini. Welcome once again, everybody. We're here inside the Hammerstein Ballroom in Midtown Manhattan for Final Battle 2012. We want to send a special shout out and a hello to all of our fans in Europe, throughout the UK, all throughout. It's prime time there, Caleb.
7 o'clock p.m.
It's the first time that folks in the UK haven't had to put on multiple pots of coffee to stay up to watch a Ring of Honor pay-per-view event. We thank you for joining us. Of course, tonight there is so much on the line, but I think a lot of, while there is a match sign about Jay Lethal taking on Rhino, the real story happens to be Lethal's state of mind right now, Caleb.
Yep, Kevin, in this next video package will better explain how a search for the killer instinct has revealed so much more about Jay Lethal.
Lethal has been disgruntled with Ring of Honor for months. He was told by Jim Cornette he needed the killer instinct to get a world title match. And when he developed that, he got one in his hometown of Rahway, New Jersey in October. In that now infamous match, things broke down when Kevin Steen spit on Lethal's parents.
Lethal injection! Where the hell is Steen going? Steen's biting Jay Lethal in the face! Oh! Jay Lethal's father just threw a drink. He spit on Lethal's mother.
Cornette, ironically, was the victim of Lethal's killer instinct. Lethal was disciplined by Ring of Honor COO Joe Koff, and Steen's complaints were settled by an agreement he never has to wrestle Lethal again.
At Final Battle, I have to sit back and watch El Generico get the world title shot that I deserve. I have to wrestle Rhino in a match where win, lose, or draw, there's nothing to gain. I promise to fight the Ring of Honor World Champion, and there's nothing anybody can do about it, not even Nigel McGuinness.
Lethal's been desperate, very emotional as of late. His world turned upside down, all in the quest to unearth the killer instinct that lives within him. What will Jay Lethal do here tonight at Final Battle?
This match is number one fall, introducing first, wrestling out of Elizabeth, New Jersey, weighing 216 pounds, Jay Lethal!
And now, freed from the tethers of the House of Truth. What will this mercenary do? If Jay Lethal wants to find somebody to fight, he doesn't have to look too far. He's found the man beast. Let's go to Bobby Cruz.
His opponent, wrestling out of Detroit, Michigan, weighing 260 pounds, the man beast, Rhino!
Unchained Beast, the master of the gore, Rhino, has been unleashed.
Paid mercenary. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape. Rhino, the experience edge, the weight advantage. You can forget the code of honor. We need to update that tail of the tape. I don't think Jay Lethal's in a handshaking mood with anybody. So it's Lethal versus Rhino, one-on-one here at Final Battle. And of course, looming in the background, Lethal's threat. Wait a minute, talk about looming. Steve Corino. I had invited Mr. Corino. I wasn't sure he would take me up on my offer, but here he is.
Hey, Kevin.
Steve Corino is here.
Hey, Forrest, how you doing? Steve Corino, nice to meet you. You brought your son along again, Forrest Gump. What's up?
Let's talk quickly about Rhino.
Yeah, what about him?
Awesome guy. Word on the street is, now that Rhino is no longer a part of the House of Truth, that you're looking to rekindle an old friendship, if you will. That's the word on the street.
Yeah, what word on the street is that? What website did you read that on? Did you read it on worldofcorino.com? You didn't, Kevin. You just make stuff up. Truth is, he never really was the part of the House of the Truth. He's a mercenary. He likes money. We all like money. But the one thing that Rhino has is a little compassion for the guy that discovered him, and that's Steve Corino.
So a lot of people who don't know the fact that there would not be Rhino here today if not for you a decade ago.
That's true, and think about the memories that myself and Rhino have shared in this very building. 12 years ago, we were the ones that sold it out, and look what we've done again tonight.
Lethal with a straight right hand.
Of course.
Rhino coming straight forward, though. Of course, Lethal's been on an emotional roller coaster ever since Huawei.
You know what? Oh, hey.
Collision, but you can see the strength of Rhino.
That should be a DQ. Where is Nigel McGuinness when you need him?
It's not 1975 anymore. We're not going to DQ guys for going over the top rope.
Sorry, Kevin.
All right, so let's get back to it. So now that he's a mercenary, we know what Rhino's MO is. Look out, Lethal, all the way to the floor.
Oh! Ow!
Super kick. Man Beast doesn't even go down, though.
Of course not.
Watch out. Here comes Lethal Dive.
Yeah.
All right, so we know that Rhino's motivated by money.
Yeah, so are you?
Guys have been.
Do you work for free, Kevin?
Absolutely motivated by money. Been a pretty good year for Steve Corino.
It has been since I created my own destiny, just like Jimmy Jacobs, just like Kevin Steen, and that's why Scum rules Ring of Honor.
All right, so Scum.
Now, Jay Lethal, the hypocrite that he is, takes it upon himself. Oh, I'm going to interfere in the main event. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that because of my mother, because Kevin Steen insulted my mother. I know Jay Lethal's mother. I dated Jay Lethal's mother.
Don't start that.
She is an ungrateful human being.
Barricade again goes the Man Beast. Don't be starting any rumors.
And she created an awful human being. If he was my kid, he would be a straight-A student, he would be a member of Scum, and he wouldn't be a crybaby like he is now. Oh, get involved in the main event. Hey, if you're a main event material, you'd be in the main event, Jay Lethal, and now he's in against Rhino. Hey, and you know what? My relationship with Rhino is not only business, it's personal. Who cares if a little money passes hands every once in a while?
All right, so it sounds like you're not denying it.
Yeah, Forrest Gump didn't give you any money for sitting here tonight?
No, not near enough.
Great announcement of you being the new color commentator.
He's
went
not.
Crazy.
He's not.
Yeah. Heard the pay-per-view went down just on that.
Yeah, everybody, right. That's why people tune in.
How's those Stub in the Bum t-shirts going?
What?
That's why we
that
bring.
was 2011, doofus.
That's why we bring you out here, Steve, for analysis and color commentary. Thank you very much. Your world title defense notwithstanding later on. Watch out.
Get him, Rhino. Get him, Rhino. Oh, I think he just broke the ring with Jay Lethal's big head.
Spine buster from the Man Beast.
That's my man.
Leg hook, 2 count only.
You can't stop friendship. Do you have a lot of friends in the wrestling business, Kevin?
I do. I'm proud to say I have quite a few.
Yeah, well, guess what? Rhino doesn't like you. He likes me. And just because he's making a little extra money today to ensure that Jay Lethal does not get involved in the main event does not make him a bad guy.
All right.
In fact, you heard the reaction of these crowds. These people here are total idiots, and they recognize the greatness of Rhino.
Well, they certainly do know that Rhino is great. Everybody can see it. And you've heard it here where Corino basically has said that there has been some money that's been exchanged between Rhino. I'm not putting words in your mouth, correct, Steve?
Yeah, you're not putting words in my mouth.
All right. So now Rhino.
It's called insurance. Do you have insurance on your car?
Very good insurance, yes.
You do?
Yeah.
I've seen the piece of crap that you drive.
Well, again, that's why I got a lot of money. Rhino standing above Lethal. Now right out in front of us.
Yeah. Doing the job that he's paid to do.
Referee Gino Colucci getting very close to a 5 count.
Gino gets on my nerves. Did I ever tell you that Gino approached me in the locker room and tried to beat me up because I say bad things about him on the DVDs?
Well, again.
How dare him, little squirrel. I never say anything bad about him.
The Colucci family, I understand, is very, connected, if you will.
Are they?
Yeah, you might want to watch what you say about Gino.
I like Gino. Hey, Corky, do you ever say anything?
His name is Caleb.
It is?
Snapmare, body scissors. Shoulders are down.
You don't have to write it down, Caleb.
Look at
That's a stupid name. Why did Kevin and his wife name you that?
He's not my son.
Rhino has that
Looks
body
just
scissors
like
on Jay Lethal.
Is that, yeah, you're not the best color man in the world for nothing.
The pain etched across the face of Jay Lethal.
Pain. Cowardness. I hate Jay Lethal. I hate a lot of people, but I hate Jay Lethal.
The Lethal family not exactly on the Corino Christmas card list.
Well, Mrs. Lethal is. Hey, by the way, thanks for congratulating me on my engagement.
Congratulations on your engagement.
Yeah, I forgot your invitation.
Probably the same place where your gift is.
There's still time, dear.
Yeah. Good luck at the Special Olympics next week.
Don't talk to Caleb like that. Rhino taking his time now.
Bear hug him. Yeah, I know he smells, but squeeze harder.
See, it's these types of comments, Steve. That's the reason why there's complaints about you every time you're on the mic.
Are you saying Gino's the one that smells? I definitely know it's not Rhino. I know for a fact that Rhino takes 45-minute showers. Fact.
Fans rallying behind Jay Lethal.
And Rhino. What
Here
are
in
you,
the
deaf?
Hammerstein
I'm
Ballroom.
deaf in one ear and I heard that. Stupid.
Here comes that killer instinct.
Oh. I hate that name too.
Another overhand
Hey,
right.
close fist, Gino. What are you, Paul Turner?
Still won't break the grip of the bear hug.
Illegal move.
Rhino just too strong for Lethal at this point. Lethal finally, multiple punches, able to extricate himself.
That's a big word.
Irish whip reversed.
Here we go. Back handspring elbow.
That. Don't go down. Don't go down for that. Aye. Oh, cheese and crackers. I thought I just saw El Generico in the front row.
Here's
Cover. Two.
Oh, it was just another skinny, ugly white guy.
It's a fan. He's wearing an El Generico mask.
Well, it looks like the fifth ring post like El Generico does.
Any thoughts about your tag team title defense later on? Briscoes.
Yeah, let me give you a spoiler alert. We win.
Reversal now.
Massive shoulder shove.
No
right
one
to
wants
the
to
gut.
see the Briscoe brothers 8-time champion. And did they call me a company killer with the titles? If CNC held those tag belts, oh geez, Louise.
Belly to belly suplex and Lethal is down. And now
4 times.
Gore, Caleb, gore. Not what you're thinking. There's a lot of them in this building, but he's saying gore.
focus on the ring.
Yeah, Caleb.
Yep. Your winning horse is setting up for the win right now.
What did you call him?
Oh!
That's not how it goes!
Koji Clutch hooked in. Is it enough?
A fan just told you that, didn't he?
What, fans are knowledgeable?
No, they are not.
Leg wrapped
I
around
didn't know
the
what it
chin
meant.
and the throat.
What is a Koji Clutch?
It's a submission hold, and Rhino's going out because of it.
It looks like an illegal submission hold because he's choking him, Kevin! For crying out loud, cheese and crackers!
Lethal's got to watch his shoulders.
Uh-oh. The power and strength advantage of Rhino.
Yeah, throw him on his head.
Basically with one arm.
Oh!
Incredible.
Gino, get down and count! Get down and count, you little midget!
How about he pins him first?
Cover. Whoa!
Slow count! Slow count, Gino! Wake up! Man, we need to have a test for the referees. Why doesn't Nigel McGuinness step up and do something right from now and start testing these guys on their knowledge? Because besides Todd Sinclair making mistakes every other move, Paul Turner and Gino, whatever his last name is, something Italian stereotypical, he makes a lot of mistakes too.
Up on the shoulders, handspring, here we go. Lethal injection!
No!
Nails him!
No!
Come on! Two! Got him!
Lethal wins!
Jay Lethal wins!
I gotta do something.
Money down the toilet, sir.
Where are you going?
The winner of the match, Jay Lethal!
Well, money well spent, I guess, Mr. Carino. Basically, folks, we've learned in this matchup that Rhino's on the payroll, apparently.
Oh, congratulations, Jay Lethal! Big frickin' deal! Jay Lethal, you have a lot of balls to say that you're going to get involved in tonight's main event. You fail to realize that you couldn't beat Kevin Steen in Rahway, New Jersey. And you are such a hypocrite that you use, oh, he spit on my mother, so now I want the world title. I dated your mother.
Oh, you better watch it.
And I don't have the cojones to challenge Kevin Steen. Now, Jay Lethal, I used to like you. I thought you were a good young kid, real respectful. You used to carry my bag. But if you think that you're gonna mess up Scum's main event, oh, that's real TV political. Oh, you want me to get in the ring?
Hey.
You want me to get in the ring?
Hold it, watch out from behind. Jimmy Jacobs.
A 2-on-1.
This is Scum Snake, Jay Lethal.
2-on-1. Jacobs. Carino.
Oh, no.
Lethal's wide open. Oh!
Gore.
Rhino cuts Lethal in half with the gore.
Fact! You will never be in the main event! Fact! You will never face Kevin Steen! And fact! You will never be the ROH World Champion! You will always be a second match turd!
Well, now apparently the decade-old unholy alliance between Rhino and Steve Carino is paying dividends for Scum here at Final Battle. The mercenary, money for hire, freed from the talons of the House of Truth. Now, Rhino apparently working with Steve Carino and Jimmy Jacobs. What does that mean for the rest of Final Battle? Carino and Jacobs to defend the tag team titles, and of course our main event, Ladder War, Steen, Generico, Ring of Honor World Title. The officials are attending to Jay Lethal right now, and I think that it's time to talk about our next match, which is a very, very interesting contest. I don't think it's going to be very pretty. I don't think it's going to be scientific. It's Prince Nana, R.D. Evans with QT Marshall. Very, very personal rivalry, Caleb.
Yep, and we're going to see it. The two managers, the two former leaders of the Embassy Limited are going to collide right now.
And here it is. God's gift. Marshall bloodied and battered, courtesy of Adam Page. A future champion, though, in ROH. Hold on a second. What the hell is this? That's Nana! Poise!
Whoa! This is an outrage! Prince Nana did not just violate me physically. He hurt me emotionally.
Oh, he's shredding the clothes. I think we're getting X-rated here, Kevin. Oh, my goodness.
Do you understand? I am under severe psychological distress, and it is on your hands. I have a restraining order against that peasant, Nana. He was not allowed in this building, and the attack that was perpetrated on me is your fault. Keep your pants on, mate. Final battle. R.D. Evans on one side of the ring, and on the other, Prince Nana. What? One fight to a decision, and if you don't like it, you and QT there can leave ROH forever.
We can only hope that the barrister R.D. Evans will keep his pants up. Oh my God. Look at what this buffoon is wearing.
Where is the blazer when you need it?
University and Company, by God's gift, QT Marshall. Wrestling out of Tuxedo, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 90 kilos, Barrister R.D. Evans.
Well, in addition to his years of legal training, The barrister R.D. Evans is also a trained professional wrestler. And while historically his one-loss record was a little less than stellar, I think he can hold his own. But however, he's facing a man here in Prince Nana. I saw him earlier today, Caleb. We talked to Nana. There's always a lot of nonsense with Nana. It's focus and it's determination here today. Let's go to Bobby Cruz.
His opponent, wrestling out of Ghana, West Africa, weighing 210 pounds, Prince Nana!
Prince Nana competed on the very first Ring of Honor event and has never been a fan favorite. But you want to know something? In this battle, in this feud between R.D. Evans and himself, the Ring of Honor faithful, the fans who have followed this product through its well over decade lineage, have rallied behind the ROH original Prince Nana.
And they have, and of course Nana, you can see in the fatigues, he's dressed for battle, dressed for combat here this afternoon in Midtown Manhattan at Final Battle 2012. Senior referee Todd Sinclair with the unenviable task of having to be that close to R.D. Evans, who looked absolutely ridiculous, having his clothes ripped from his body, courtesy of an enraged Prince Nana recently on ROH television, but looks even worse here this afternoon with his sash.
Bell sounds, we're underway.
Well, Nana gave RD one more time to listen to reason. Talking about money. Of course, you got to watch out for QT Marshall.
Who's in a very expensive suit.
Yeah, he certainly is. And Nana with the head of steam. Here he comes. Corner to corner, crisscross. Nana at one time well over 300 pounds.
Here's the cover.
Just a shade over 200 now. Trained very diligently for this. Has been focused on getting revenge and getting even.
Irish whip into the ropes.
R.D. Evans basically stole the embassy out from underneath Prince Nana. Left him ruined. Oh, no! All the way to the floor.
Empty pool, nobody there. R.D. Evans hits the floor.
Watch out now. Here comes Nana.
Do you have a phrase for that, Kevin?
Not with Nana. I can't believe it. Prince Nana just nailed both RD and QT.
Prince Nana's in the driver's seat.
QT's in an expensive suit on the floor of the Hammerstein Ballroom.
Uh-oh.
Right into the second turnbuckle, right above us now.
That slimy barrister, R.D. Evans, and all of his underhanded tactics.
Standing on top of him now. The size 14 narrow boot.
Club right to the back.
Nana down hard. Of course, we said that Final Battle 2012, a look at the past, the present, the future of ROH. And Nana, as you mentioned, a great part of the history, the lineage. Jerry Lynn competing in his final Ring of Honor match later on against the prodigy Mike Bennett. And of course, Matt Hardy will be here as well. Is Matt Hardy not only a part of Ring of Honor's past, but will it also be its present and future as well? Hardy versus Adam Cole later on. Nana's in a lot of trouble here in New York, Caleb.
Heads up. Evans with a club to the back of Nana. Not enough to get three.
Evans will probably be looking to sue the Power Rangers.
Yeah. Evans fixing that unflattering wardrobe malfunction with that unflattering gear that he's wearing. Snapmare takedown.
The bony forearm of R.D. Evans across the jawline of Prince Nana. A concerned QT Marshall. Obviously, Marshall is down here to protect the interest of the Barrister.
We've seen some brawling, but now we're seeing some textbook professional wrestling, surprisingly. And here comes Nana.
Again, R.D. Evans is a trained professional wrestler. He is more than just an ambulance chasing pain in the neck. Nana's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, the noodle neck pain in the neck is on that middle rope. Elbow.
That boot just caught Evans right in those giant teeth of his.
Yep. Ate some shoe leather. Nana eats a boot of his own. Spinning sidewalk slam. Nana's feeling it. He's in the money. Senton. 1, 2, no.
Shades of Nana in the past. Now sending Evans corner to corner. Great escapability there from RD.
Springboard cutter. He's out.
1,
2, that's it. Hey!
Oh, wait a minute. QT Marshall.
Hey! Look at this.
Hold on. Look at that. Who is it?
It's Ernie.
That's Ernesto Osiris. The slug, that stooge, Nana's gopher.
Oh! And just like that,
we haven't seen Osiris in months. QT just disposes of him. This match would be over were it not for the fact that Marshall pulled Todd Sinclair, preventing the 3 count. And now the Barrister goes up top.
Pointing up to the heavens. Uh-oh.
And down goes Evans.
Singing a high-pitched symphony now.
Evans took his time. Can Nana make him pay for it? Nana going all the way to the top.
Oh, my.
Very, very dangerous here. Oh, superplex.
Nana pulling out all the stops. Here's the cover.
1, 2.
Does he got it? No.
Oh, he kicked out. Kicked out of the superplex. Nana was just that close.
Nana saying he made him. Kick to the gut.
Tombstone.
Oh, man. Inverted clash.
Got him.
The winner of the match, Barrister R.D. Evans.
Well, all the legal mumbo-jumbo notwithstanding, the Barrister R.D. Evans gets a victory. Controversial, though. Let's take another look.
Here it is, R.D. Evans, with shades of a former Embassy feud.
Hold it, wait a minute.
Hey!
Tommaso Ciampa, let's go back to the arena. Tommaso Ciampa's here.
The Sicilian psychopath.
Months away from being able to come back into the ring. Surgically repaired ACL. R.D. Evans looks like he's seen a ghost. Tommaso Ciampa wants revenge.
How much time left is there on this ticking time bomb known as Tommaso Ciampa?
Let's take a look, fans, in just a few moments. New York City street fight. It's going to be Whitmer and Titus taking on wrestling's greatest tag team. Right now, let's go and show you exactly what happened that led to this very, very physical confrontation we're going to see in just a few moments.
that these two idiots get a title shot before wrestling's greatest tag team.
Titus and Whitmer beat you guys on television to earn that title shot. If you boys want to get so excited and you want a title shot, all you have to do is beat Coleman and Alexander in this match right now.
And the buzzsaw, BJ Whitmer. They'll challenge Corino and Jacobs. And after Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin pissed these two guys off earlier in the program, I wouldn't want to be Corino and Jacobs right now. Haas and Benjamin are down here. Paul Turner doesn't even, oh my God, they just spiked him on the guardrail. Cover, two, got him. They are looking to destroy Whitmer and Titus.
So BJ Whitmer and Rhett Titus decided they were going to be a couple little comedians when they helped CNC Wrestling Factory, the Singing Idiots, get a win over wrestling's greatest tag team. Well, how funny was it later in the night when we put BJ in traction, huh? How funny was that doctor visit? How funny were those x-rays?
BJ, Rhett, we beat you in Toronto with rules. And in New York City, there are no rules. It's a street fight. Anything goes. We're gonna kick the living out of you.
We beat you with rules. What do you think we're gonna do when there are none?
Not about wrestling here at Final Battle. They're dressed for combat. They're ready to fight. Oh my God, look out from behind. BJ and Titus. Didn't wrestling's greatest tag team do that to Whitmer and Titus when they met in Toronto?
Absolutely. Here's a receipt for you.
So fans couldn't even get the tail of the tape or the introductions done, let alone. But it's BJ Whitmer and Rhett Titus against wrestling's greatest tag team, Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas. New York City street fight. No rules, one fall to a finish.
Whitmer and Titus, Pearl Harbor and wrestling's greatest tag team, blindsiding them. Whitmer and Titus are in complete control now in the early going. Heads up here.
Right next to us here at the broadcast position, BJ Whitmer's got a hold of Charlie Haas. Rhett Titus has been doing a number to Shelton Benjamin.
Look at this. What in the world does Rhett Titus have in his hand?
Well, was that a giant
stocking.
It's a giant stocking.
How seasonal. And he's got a crutch in it.
Of course he's got a crutch in it, Caleb. Oh, he's got candy canes.
All right.
Oh, my goodness. Well, good for Rhett. Oh, my God.
Assault and battery with delicious treats.
And now there are very, very dangerous shards.
Season's greetings from the faithful here in New York City.
So Paul Turner, the referee for this tag team encounter, one in which the rules will be very, very the rules are going to be, there are no rules basically at this point.
Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Rhett Titus now has a Christmas tree.
Of course he's got a Christmas tree, Caleb.
Is this unconventional, Kevin? I'm sorry. I thought we were calling a street
Why
fight.
not?
Look at Shelton Benjamin's face.
Wait a minute, Shelton Benjamin's...
Hey!
He's an All-American from the University of Minnesota, and he's fighting with a Christmas tree.
Oh!
Turner, get that Christmas tree out of the ring.
The tree just chopped down Titus.
Some might call that the tree of woe.
Oh, what a wonderful surprise.
Wait, what is Charlie Haas doing? He is just dismantling that barricade. BJ Whitmer is down. We're poking fun at some of the holiday surprises that have come out from underneath the ring, but there is some real physical brutality going on inside and outside the ring.
No joke about that crutch now being taken to the back of Rhett Titus. Unforgiving steel. Meanwhile, speaking of steel and metal, those guardrails and those Ring of Honor nameplates being driven right across the back of BJ Whitmer.
Now that barricade has been completely deconstructed.
Whitmer knows exactly what those barricades feel like. He felt them in Toronto, and he also felt them on television.
His back was introduced to that guardrail, that barricade, and now it looks as if turnabout will be fair play here with both Rhett Titus. Wait a minute, pile driver on the floor. That concrete is exposed. Oh, that super kick just knocked BJ Whitmer. Just flattened Whitmer with that super kick.
Uh-oh. Charlie Haas with that Texas attitude. He's going to take Rhett Titus to the woodshed. Punishment being dealt out to Rhett Titus.
It's all legal. New York street fight here at Final Battle. Well, what started off with some lightheartedness has turned very ugly very quickly, courtesy of wrestling's greatest tag team.
Whitmer trying to get in there and help his partner. Shelton Benjamin cuts him off.
Of course, it was Whitmer whose body's been sacrificed and desecrated throughout his Ring of Honor career. Missed years of time from the ring, all the punishment he absorbed. His legendary rivalry with Jimmy Jacobs.
Oh, man.
And his mentorship, if you will, of Rhett Titus. But now,
what does Shelton Benjamin have in mind? I think they're going to acknowledge the request of the audience. Never mind. Bah humbug.
Right back at it.
Whitmer desperately trying to get back in the ring. This 2-on-1 assault on Titus continues.
Up in the basket now, watch out.
Oh! 2 for the price of 1. There's nobody more hardcore on the Ring of Honor roster than BJ Whitmer, a veteran of hardcore wars in Ring of Honor.
The buzzsaw is letting both Haas and Benjamin have it. Blue collar straight forward, 1 gear, go. Benjamin out to the floor. Titus straight away, or excuse me, Whitmer straight away towards Charlie Haas.
Here comes the bull. Knee to the chin. Snap suplex.
Got him. 2.
Northern Lights only gets 2.
Shards of shattered Christmas ornament leaping from the canvas as Paul Turner counts to 2. Titus down and weakened. Shelton Benjamin down and weakened. Olympic slam.
That's it.
Got him. 1, 2. No. To the surprise of many, most importantly Charlie Haas, BJ Whitmer has kicked out of the Olympic slam at 2. and the New York City street fight continues.
Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin so want to put the nail in the coffin with their issue with Rhett Titus. And now with BJ Whitmer.
But it's the rage that Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin feel towards this New York City crowd. It was here in New York where it all unraveled for wrestling's greatest tag team, and their true side came out. Where is Benjamin going?
Benjamin is going for that guardrail again. Right in front of us, Charlie Haas is whipping the hide of BJ Whitmer.
Now that barricade.
I never liked the sight of a metal steel barricade in the ring.
Well, each section of it probably weighs only about 50 pounds. However, it is built for strength. It is built to restrict crowds. It is built to keep people on one side of it. It is not built to be a weapon.
Oh no.
And we saw it recently on television. We're going to see it again.
No! That's got to do it. No!
Well, it would have been were it not for Rhett Titus in to break it up. And I think BJ Whitmer has been lacerated.
Shards of glass still in the ring.
Well, that's the thing. The danger element here is all of this, these glass, this ornament that was shattered.
Titus now with Haas. Haas, Irish whip reversed, eats a boot. Into the ropes. Charging clothesline, both men to the outside. Benjamin now going inside to pick up what's left of BJ Whitmer.
Well, it's all legal, of course. Shelton Benjamin's been suspended twice for use of a steel chair. However, here at Final Battle in the New York City street fight, the steel chair and anything else is perfectly legal.
Yep.
And Shelton Benjamin,
heads up!
Oh, face first goes Benjamin into the chair. 1, 2, no!
Rhett Titus with a leg lariat across the neck and head of Shelton Benjamin, driving it right down into that steel chair.
Watch out now as Titus getting that barricade in a very dangerous position in the corner.
Charlie Haas has that guardrail mounted in that corner, spelling bad news for whoever is going to be thrown into that direction. Putting on the brakes.
Titus able to stop his own momentum. Oh! Two, but there to break it up is Shelton Benjamin. The hip toss on. And thank goodness Turner getting that barricade out of the ring. Super kick on Titus.
One of the best pure athletes in the sport today, Kevin Kelly. The agility and flexibility of Shelton Benjamin with that super kick, and now from the polar opposites of each other, that super kick now to a table. That looks like a rotted wood table, Kevin. Splinters already coming out of it. This isn't good.
Well, and Rhett Titus fighting it from underneath, and Shelton Benjamin
breaking the eyes.
It didn't look good for Titus. Trying to suplex Benjamin in. Trying again.
Whoa. Hanging on for dear life is Titus.
The battle for balance and supremacy on the edge of the ring frame. Rhett Titus, Shelton Benjamin. Benjamin is rocking. Titus has got him reeling.
Oh my goodness!
Pay
Whitmer with a roll up. 1, 2, no!
What a hard right hand from B.J. Whitmer. Both Shelton Benjamin and Red Titus are down and out. They've gone through the table on the floor.
Look at these two mooses. Charlie Haas and B.J. Whitmer.
Like an old-fashioned barroom brawl. Just after 2. Each have had too many. Neither one gives a damn.
Oh, man. Exploder suplex. 1, 2, no!
So now B.J. Whitmer. Red Titus is out.
Whitmer.
Shelton Benjamin barely moving.
Whitmer seeing red. He's found another table. Now what?
Look at the carnage on that side. More to come, perhaps.
This very hardcore, bloodthirsty crowd in New York City demanding the use of a table.
Well, it is the holidays. Now B.J. Whitmer has gotten that second table positioned in the ring. Charlie Haas is out.
Charlie Haas set up as a centerpiece of destruction.
Wait a minute. Haas just lunges at Whitmer with his head. My God, they're right above us, Caleb.
No, thank you. Charlie Haas going all the way upstairs.
No way he's going to make it.
Whitmer has Haas. Could we see another exploder? Uh-oh. Wait a minute! Oh,
oh my God!
Oh, no!
Oh no! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
The winners of the match, Wrestling's Greatest Tag Team.
They're checking on B.J. Whitmer right now. Let's take another look. You can see the impact. Whitmer tried to turn his head as they went through the table. Whitmer talking. And Charlie Haas
celebrating.
I guess he's proud.
Yeah, that dastardly deed. Yeah, let's take a little look at this, Kevin.
Take a look.
Oh my goodness. Head first through the table.
It looked as if Whitmer tried to at least prevent some of the impact. But I think he realized quickly he was going in the wrong direction.
This crowd here in New York City is absolutely stunned at what they've just seen.
All right, so, well, there's Shelton Benjamin and Red Titus on one side. They went through the table first. Then, of course, it was B.J. Whitmer that went through the table a second time. Or went through that second table, I should say. New York City street fight, very dangerous here at Final Battle. Caleb, it looked as if that match really turned nasty once Wrestling's Greatest Tag Team introduced those belts. When they brought the leather in, everything that had started off a little bit maybe lighthearted with Red Titus bringing out some of the Christmas ornaments turned very dark very quickly.
It was very serious, and it ended on a very serious note, Kevin. I am very concerned. I think everybody else here in New York City is concerned with what they just saw.
Well, let's take a look. Of course, our next matchup is the final Ring of Honor match of Jerry Lynn. His storied career will finally come to an end in 2013, but Jerry Lynn couldn't go out without competing one more time here in Ring of Honor. Right now, before we see Jerry Lynn one-on-one against the prodigy Mike Bennett in Jerry Lynn's final Ring of Honor match, let's take you back to a moment in history Ring of Honor fans will never forget. When Jerry Lynn became...
Jerry Lynn is starting to wonder, what does he have to do to put away McGuinness? That's what everyone has been wondering for 18 months. The fans chant Jerry as Lynn is back to his feet. Champion and challenger face to face. Nigel getting fired up. Forearm doesn't phase him. Nigel scores with the elbow, misses the lariat. He's got him up. Cradle pile driver.
In many respects, you know, that was a culmination of and one of the great highlights of what has been a fantastic career for Jerry Lynn here in Ring of Honor. And I think part of Lynn's legacy more is what he means to the young generation of athletes outside the ring.
Absolutely. Jerry Lynn has had an amazing career spanning decades, and his greatest test on his retirement tour might just be tonight in his final Ring of Honor appearance against one of the top shining prospects in professional wrestling today, Mike Bennett.
BJ Whitmer is hearing a thunderous ovation from the fans here in New York. BJ Whitmer crashed down hard, head first through a table, leading to the conclusion of this street fight. These fans have loved throwing these streamers all year long, and it has been great. I want to thank all the fans that are tuning in. One of these days, Caleb, I think I'm going to go into the streamer business.
Yeah?
That'd be a great marketing plan.
What about wacky inflatable arm flailing tube men?
We need just a few moments to clean up some of the carnage that was in that ring. There are currently, as you can see, there's splinters and wood chips and broken pieces of Christmas tree and ornament everywhere.
Glass.
So we'll take another look. Of course, we'll get back to the action in just a few minutes. Jerry Lynn against the prodigy Mike Bennett. Bennett is somebody that we know very well, Caleb. We knew him from our days working in the New England area as Bennett came up through the ranks, came here to Ring of Honor with a lot of hype and a lot of hyperbole, said he would be the fastest Ring of Honor champion ever. Has Bennett, in your mind, lived up to the hype, or has he fallen short?
I think Mike Bennett just hasn't gotten the opportunity. He did get the opportunity, but he was squashed with the help of Scum with that match with Kevin Steen just last week. But it's his chance for redemption against Jerry Lynn. Here comes the prodigy, and I think he's got company.
Of course, the prodigy Mike Bennett. Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, age before beauty, indeed. Mr. Iron Week himself, Brutal Bob Evans.
That's right.
Thank you. Merry Christmas, you jerk, says Brutal Bob Evans. My God, Maria, you look lovelier than ever.
That's the most attractive Cyclops I've ever seen.
Looks beautiful. Well, they are the hottest couple. Congratulations on their engagement.
And they're going to be celebrating the honeymoon right here.
And now, a hero's return. go to Bobby Cruz.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first to my right is accompanied by his trainer Bruno Bob Evans and Maria Canales. Wrestling out of South Boston, Massachusetts, weighing 222 pounds, the Prodigy, Mike Bennett. His opponent to my left, wrestling out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 219 pounds, Jerry Lynn.
You can see the emotion in the eyes of Jerry Lynn as we go to our tale of the tape. Experience is the difference in this one. 49 years old, Jerry Lynn, 22 years Bennett Sr. Now, I believe that both men will adhere to the code of honor, but as they say, Jerry Lynn has more shower time than Mike Bennett has ring time. Everywhere around the world. Universally respected by his peers and fans alike. And the exact opposite can be said for the prodigy Mike Bennett.
Mike Bennett, the equivalent of the high school jock, the captain of the football team with his cheerleader girlfriend and his creepy coach. And Jerry Lynn, the unconventional one, the headbanger, the rocker, the Mr. Extreme. Collar and elbow tie up in the middle of the ring to start this thing.
You know, and again, a lot of fans, their first recollection of Jerry Lynn was back in the early 90s. You know, global television on ESPN. A lot of kids got home from school and they would watch matches between Jerry Lynn and the Lightning Kid. And these two came up through the ranks, Minnesota natives, and carved out a niche for themselves. And everywhere that Jerry Lynn has been, always has great matches. But certainly is just so disciplined inside and outside the ring as well. Tenacious in his workouts. And that's probably the reason at 49 he's deciding it's time to hang him up, because he feels like he can't compete in the gym anymore. And that a lot of times, wait a minute now, because it's not about the actual game, it's not about the match, it's about the practice, and it's about the working out. The rest of it will take care of itself. And of course, Bennett, we know, made a name for himself in 2012 with his great trilogy of matches against Lance Storm, another fantastic legend.
What a feather in the cap of Mike Bennett if he were to defeat Jerry Lynn to close out his 2012 after defeating Lance Storm on numerous occasions.
They did get the better of that Storm series 2-1, albeit with a lot of controversy.
He got the job done. He got the W, Kevin.
Although there was a lot of controversy in their matchup at Border Wars, Bennett to this day maintains he didn't have Maria with him. Crooked referee, Canadian native Jimmy Corderas. And the use of the steel chair. Looking to Lynn, very elusive.
At the end of the day, Mike Bennett has a W in the history books, but now he's got to defeat Jerry Lynn with more W in the history books than I think anybody else on this event tonight.
Up on the shoulders now, and giving up some size to Bennett for sure. Here we go.
Pile driver.
Cradle pile driver.
I think Bennett needs to have a powwow here with Coach Brutal Bob.
Of course, the cradle pile driver is back legal once again here in Ring of Honor. In the wake of the recent settlement with Kevin Steen and Ring of Honor management after what he and Jay Lethal got into in Rahway, one of the conditions of Steen's return would be that the package pile driver and pile driver moves were back unbanned, and now Jerry Lynn's calling card is back legal once again.
Bennett, the aggressor now. Sucker punch to the side of the face.
And I hope to get you a medical update as well on BJ Whitmer.
Yes, absolutely.
who is being attended to, and I'm sure. Wait a minute, watch out for Evans.
Look at this! The old Lion still got it. Tilt-a-whirl, head scissors, takedown. He's gonna fly.
Oh, and he does.
What is going on?
Brutal Bob more than a little upset.
Somebody took his insurer backstage. Now once again.
Look at him, the coward is hiding behind his girl, his fiancée. Now the chase is on. I hope Jerry Lynn gets a hold of it. Wait a minute. Brutal Bob was lying in wait.
That high-stepping shoe shuffler, Bob Evans.
I thought this guy was the jerk. I thought this guy had been around for 47 years. Jerry Lynn, you're older than me and you're also dumber than me. When you have the numbers, boys, you play the numbers game.
Well, they certainly are taking advantage. It's 3-on-1 right now. Maria Kanellis, the beautiful distraction. Brutal Bob, the ugly answer.
Yeah, Brutal Bob ugly.
And now barricade to barricade. Jerry Lynn.
Now mocking Jerry Lynn over his prone body.
Why don't you tell your brother-in-law right there you've been giving every edge to the match so far? Oh, you got half the guys in your back pocket.
Brutal Bob mouthing off to Todd Sinclair.
Brutal Bob, and again, they've never forgotten Todd Sinclair. Cover. Still to this day, blaming Todd Sinclair the fact that Bennett didn't become the world television champion.
Bennett thinking suplex.
Lynn, cradle.
Small package almost got the win stolen away from Bennett.
And despite the fact that Lynn is Bennett Sr. by 22 years, veteran move there from the Prodigy.
Bennett charges, catches the feet.
Small to back across the knee. The lovely Maria likes it. Will this do it?
1, 2, no. Not enough. And Kevin, as you mentioned earlier, with age it becomes much harder to take so much punishment in the ring, and Jerry Lynn has admitted that he hasn't been in the best of physical shape when it comes to his back injuries and his neck injuries, and the strength and power and the youth advantage of Mike Bennett coming into play. And Jerry Lynn is in deep trouble.
Well, having the chance to talk to Jerry Lynn very briefly earlier today, just to see how the energy flows through it, and how. Yeah, go ahead. We're talking about you. We're talking about how great you are.
He loves it. And he loves her.
But it was just fantastic to see so many young wrestlers come up to Jerry Lynn and shake hands and say thank you, and what a pleasure it is to meet you. And Jerry Lynn taking time to meet with and speak to so many. Follows Ring of Honor on a weekly basis. I know he knows the Prodigy Mike Bennett very well. Jerry Lynn is weakened, but he is not down. Bennett tries to keep him down, but Jerry Lynn won't stay down.
New York City fans rallying behind former Ring of Honor champion Jerry Lynn in his final Ring of Honor appearance.
And now Jerry Lynn firing back, tattooing the Prodigy.
Yanking the Prodigy down by his Hollywood good look hair.
There's a veteran move for you.
Dropping the hammers.
DDT.
That's gonna do it.
1, 2,
yep.
No.
Almost had him. Jerry Lynn quick, instinctively, with a quick cover on Bennett, just didn't get enough.
Wait a minute now, watch this.
Cutter to the floor. Bennett rolled into the ring.
Cover in the center of the ring, 2, no. Can't deny the toughness of the prodigy Mike Bennett.
Trained with one of the toughest of all time. Brutal Bob, according to him, of course.
Maria concerned, her fiance in trouble. Package pile driver, here we go. No, countered out. Spine buster.
Explosive Mike Bennett offense.
2, no. Oh. And
Maria
now,
is not liking this.
questioning the call. Wait a minute now.
No. It's that steel chair we've seen.
Just like what we saw with Lance Storm.
Yeah.
The completion of their trilogy.
TKO. Reversed.
Now.
Upstairs.
Ooh, there's that cutter on top of that steel chair. I don't know if they're...
Oh! Mike Bennett will be sipping Italian wedding soup through a straw. No! Brutal Bob distracting Todd Sinclair. Jerry Lynn's got Maria by the hair. He's channeling the days of Extreme. But Maria beats him.
Office smash.
Another robbery. And another W.
The Prodigy Mike Bennett
Finds a way to win every single time. Jerry Lynn, unfortunately, eats defeat by the Prodigy.
In his final Ring of Honor match, Jerry Lynn. This is not the way anybody wanted to see this end.
And now, just like high school, like the high school bully,
Bennett said he was going to make an example out of him.
Oh!
Wait a minute.
Maria going for a slap on Lynn. Oh! Now that's hardcore. That's extreme. That's Jerry Lynn. One last time here in Hammerstein.
Oh!
Cradle pile driver. That's not Mr. JL. That's Jerry effin' Lynn.
So while the Prodigy Mike Bennett may have captured victory,
Thank you, but it's all smoke and mirrors, I'm telling you. I just want to take this opportunity to thank you fans. You know, I've done interviews saying Ring of Honor gave me a shot in the arm for my career and kept me going an extra few years, and that's the truth. I don't play the politics, I don't bullshit. And I've said, Kerry Silkin is the most honorable promoter I've ever worked for in this business. And I mean that. I've dealt with a lot of dirtbags in this business, and I'll tell you what, there's not too many you can trust, but I'll tell you what, the boys are lucky, you fans are lucky. Ring of Honor had been losing money since day one, and Kerry has such a passion for pro wrestling that he kept it alive for you and for the boys, for everybody. And I know Ring of Honor is mainly a company for young upcomers who can really go out here and kick ass. And I just got to thank the boys in the back for welcoming me from day one as part of the family, because I'm an old fart. But I'll tell you what, I got to thank the boys in the back.
Jerry, it's been quite a run, right? Been a hell of a run. You know, in Ring of Honor and perhaps life in general, it's all about moments. And for me, a lot of my moments in Ring of Honor involve you, Jerry. Yeah. I remember one of my first matches for this company, just over the river in New Jersey at the Rexplex, and did a lot of technical wrestling at the time, a few less lariats than I ended up throwing, but it was me and Jerry, and I remember walking out. There was a big crowd there, and I was expecting a big pop. I walked out, crickets. And I thought, oh Jesus, this is going to be a tough match. You know, I thought this crowd's the shits. Jerry walked through the curtain, and the place came unglued. And I thought to myself, that is over, right? So, scratch forward like 5 years, I was the Ring of Honor champion, and I was wrestling Jerry again. And I remember that day 5 years earlier, and I thought, all right, let's see who's over now. So I walked out, I got a pretty decent pop, and I thought, all right, Jerry, follow that. And he walked out, and the place came unglued. I guess what I'm trying to say is that to me, to all the boys in the back and everybody here tonight, Jerry, you'll always be over to us. And so with that in mind, I'd like to give you here a plaque from Ring of Honor from everybody, presented to you for your contributions to and unique accomplishments in the sport of professional wrestling. Jerry Lynn, thank you. God bless you. Be safe. We all love you.
I don't know what to say to top that. I mean, all I can say is I can't. All right. I got good news and bad news. Bad news is this is my last Ring of Honor match. The good news is I have 6 left. So just try and find them and please make it. But I can't tell you guys enough. Thank you, because when I talk to people who've never been to Pro Wrestling Live, or they're skeptics and say, what's so great about pro wrestling? I said, when you come to the show, you're part of the show. You know? This is a special relationship. I don't see this anywhere in any other sport in the world. This is so special to us, to you. It's a relationship. The harder you raise hell, the harder we want to come out here and kill ourselves. You know that? And you guys aren't making this easy. I said there's no crying in wrestling, and you're making it really hard on me. But, I can't say anything more, but thank you so much for the support over the years. Without you, I would not have had a job. Thank you.
a moment, two great champions, part of Ring of Honor legacy. Thank you, Jerry Lynn. Thank you for everything. So fans, that of course, what a moment. Jerry's gonna do one more lap around and
Hey, wait, Kevin, hold on.
Nigel McGuinness, I know that. Wait a minute.
Hey.
Jay Lethal is here.
Nigel, I have been trying to talk to you all day, and call me crazy, but it seems you've been ducking me. Well, now that I have you out here, you can't go run and hide to a corner. You have no choice but to listen to what I have to say, and I'm going to make it real easy. Nigel, you're the new enforcer around here. You're the new matchmaker. You said you were going to clean up Ring of Honor. Well, enforcer, earlier today, Scum attacked me, and the new enforcer's out here handing out awards like this is the VMAs. I know exactly why Scum attacked me. It's because I made a promise that I will fight the world champion no matter what, and they don't want that to happen. Well, guess what, Scum, you pricks? I'm still standing, and it's still happening. Which is why, Nigel, I needed to talk to you so badly. You see, as the 2012 Survival of the Fittest winner, that main event slot rightfully belongs to me. So I'm telling you, Nigel, face to face, like a man, I'm gonna put myself in that main event for the world title. And hey, to make it easier on you, because I know you got more awards to give out, you go tell El Generico that if he's got a problem with going home, he can deal with it with me.
I'm going to make this perfectly clear to you, Lethal. I won't be telling Generico anything. Listen. There's a reason why I wasn't out here. Kevin Steen called me up to his locker room, obviously understanding what was going to happen. But trust me, there will be repercussions to every one of those actions. Now listen. Listen to me. We're friends. We go back a long way. This is what I suggest. I suggest you go in the back with everybody else that wants a world title shot, and you watch the main event tonight, and you cheer on El Generico, because if he wins the title, you will be first in line for a title shot.
Nigel, I think you're still a little confused. Yes, this is about the Ring of Honor world title, but it's also about something that's equally important to me and every man, and that's defending his family's honor. A man spit in my mother's face. That should be all I need to say. Let me tell you one more thing, Nigel. Make the match for me tonight, or I'm just gonna take it.
Jay, the more that comes out of your mouth, the less I like it, mate. You are not going to take anything here tonight. I'm standing my ground, pure and simple. I'm sorry that Kevin Steen spat in your mother's face, all right?
Whoa. You're sorry? All of a sudden you're sorry? Well, we'll prove it. If you're sorry, make the match. You know what? Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Nigel. I know Englishmen are real proud. If a man spat on your mother, what would you do? Would you sit back and do nothing? Would you sit back and do nothing? Would you stand to the side while everyone said, don't worry about it, let it go? Yeah, I didn't think so. While you're thinking about that, Nigel, think about this. Kevin Steen spit on my mom. Ring of Honor spit on Jay Lethal. And Jay Lethal just spit on you.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. Hey now. Hey now. right. Whole host of security down here. I'm sure that's... Wait. Nigel McGuinness has just said to get Jay Lethal out of the building now.
We've asked this question before, Kevin. Has Jay Lethal gone too far? Has Jay Lethal just gone too far?
I think he's just gone far enough as far as Nigel is concerned. He's been thrown out of Final Battle. Fans, now would be a great time to take our intermission. We have the second half of Final Battle to come. Jay Lethal has been thrown out of Final Battle by matchmaker Nigel McGuinness. We will be back with the second half of Final Battle. Fans, stand by. Here comes our intermission. The second half to come.
Jacobs lands on his feet. Miscommunication from the age of the fall. Super kick from Steen. Yakuza kick from Generico.
Black dropped out of the way, but Jacobs caught it flush. Right into the arms of Kevin Steen. Package pile driver. Nails it.
To the arms of El Generico. Brainbuster.
They did it!
daring El Generico as Corino looks on. Generico still has a heart. He still cares. He still loves Kevin Steen like a brother. He does not want it to come to this, but unfortunately it has no choice.
Oh! How weak El Generico is. Won't even stand up for himself.
Come on. Come on. Come on, kid, do it.
That moment has been 1 year in the making in the mind of El Generico.
My name is Kevin Steen. And bring the ball!
Kevin Steen has earned his way back into Ring of Honor. Wait a minute. Jimmy Jacobs was just package pile drive by Steen.
Such a dangerous move that is. Cornette's number 3.
Oh, come on now. Wait a minute, Generico! And they stand toe-to-toe! Steen and Generico! Oh, no! Can somebody get some help down here for El Generico?
Ring of Honor is in for a terrible 2012.
Jimmy Jacobs is here. Jacobs has just put himself between he and El Generico, preventing Steen from swinging that chair. Wait a minute. Oh, on top of the chair. Here he goes.
Gave him the chair.
Jacobs. Oh my God, he just pulled a spike out of his jacket. He just stabbed El Generico. Oh! The winner of the Last Man Standing match, Kevin Steen.
wrestling's worst nightmare, but Kevin Steen's personal nightmare is right before his very eyes.
On December 18, 2010, I stood in the ring in New York City at Final Battle, fully prepared to end El Generico's career. But that's not what happened. That night, El Generico beat me. And I woke up the next morning and I will never forget the feeling I had. The feeling I had when I realized that he had ended my career. But you know what? I refused to let that happen. And ever since then, I made my return to this company. I took it over and I won the Ring of Honor World Championship. I thought that Final Battle 2010 really was just that, the end for Generico and I, our last fight. But I've since then realized that he and I are destined to do this forever. Once again in New York City, but this time the Ring of Honor title will be hung up high in the air, and there's gonna be a ladder between us. And people wanna think that that scares me. I don't get scared that easily. People wanna know what I'm gonna do. People wanna know what I expect from that night. The truth is, I don't know what I'm going to do because I have never been in the place that I am now. I have never felt the way I feel now. A lot of people are scared that the end of the world is coming on December 21st. I'm not scared of the end of the world. What I'm scared of more than anything is that waking up on December 17th knowing that El Generico is Ring of Honor World Champion. That cannot happen. That will not happen. Because, mark my words, I will leave New York City one of two ways. Either as Ring of Honor World Champion or as a goddamn corpse.
Final battle. Corino and Jacobs will defend against Coleman and Alexander.
Well, there you have it.
And the Briscoe brothers.
Look at Nigel McGuinness trying to do something on his first day here as commissioner in Ring of Honor. Put us in a three-way match, and they're calling it sudden death rules. Sudden death. Sudden death. What does that even mean, sudden death rules?
If Scum wins, if they beat either team, they've retained the titles and that's it.
Correct.
And if either of the challenging teams beats the champions, then that team is the new title holders.
Correct. Very
Okay.
simple.
There's only one that can win the belt, and it's not elimination. It's gonna be like a horse race, a dog fight.
Now we all can agree that we want to beat the crap out of Scum.
I can promise you, somebody's gonna beat them bitches, because we're restoring honor here in the ROH Tag Team Division.
We can agree on hating the Scum, but one thing I want to give you some advice. You don't mess with a hungry man's plate. You don't play with a pimp's money. And you don't mess with CNC when we're going for the gold.
Caprice and Cedric don't mean to burst y'all boys' bubble. But at the final battle, we're gonna be the 8-time tag team champions. Ain't a damn thing y'all boys gonna do about it. Gonna be a cockfight!
The CNC Wrestling Factory, we're on a roll right now. This is our time to be champions.
Nigel McGuinness, you stinking, tall, washed up lion. What you fail to realize, Nigel, is how smart we are. We didn't get to the top by kissing babies and slapping hands. We are the World Tag Team Champions because of our brains. We'll find a way out, Nigel. We always do.
People get ready, cause the train is coming. The conductors are us, so get on board.
Caprice and Cedric, Corino and Jimmy, them boys are gonna put a foot in your hind parts.
The individual I was here to see more than anyone else was Adam Cole. Someone I've heard about from all the wrestling fans, that he had a star-making performance a few months ago against his former tag team partner, O'Reilly. He suffered a scar on his face, his first real scar in the business, besides his mouth. He was just bleeding out of his mouth, and he finished the match, and everyone applauded him for it. And, and he became the hero of Ring of Honor. He stood for Ring of Honor. After 7 surgeries, get back with me and talk about injuries and star-making performances and working through injuries. My whole abdominal wall tore, and my intestines actually came out, and I finished the match. But that wasn't a star-making performance for me. That was just another day at the job for Matt Hardy. Adam Cole, once again, a big round of applause. Kudos to you. You're 22 years old, and you've captured your first major title, the Ring of Honor television title. Well, by the time I was 22 years old, I was already wrestling on national TV. I was a globally known name. The word Hardy was known across this planet. And also, when I was 17, 18, I was running my own promotion. I was already making waves. You've done good. You're a little later than I am, but I do see comparisons. And I think one day you can ultimately almost catch up to the name Hardy. We actually tailored a generation. We changed this business. And only one person every generation can do that. And I know you have a lot of pressure. You just keep doing what you're doing, and you be good, you be great. Iconic? I don't know. Don't hold your breath. Regardless of how big your spotlight is and how bright it shines on you in that ring, know in your heart that every time it's shining on you, you are still underneath and being cast over by the shadow of Matt Hardy.
You've done so much talking lately that it seems as though you're trying to convince Ring of Honor, you're trying to convince its fan base that you are still indeed a wrestling icon.
Adam Cole, it doesn't make a difference how much potential you have.
But I can see right through that. Matt, you're trying to convince yourself that you still have what it takes.
I do not have anything to prove. I have proven myself over my glorious wrestling career.
You're gonna have to convince me that you still have what it takes.
You, my friend, have to prove yourself. You're the one with something to lose here.
I will give you everything that I have in New York City, like I do each and every time. And at the end of that match, you will respect Adam Cole.
You may think you have a date with destiny, but you may very well end up facing a very unfortunate twist of fate.
Bobby Fish is your winner.
You've been doing a lot of traveling lately, and most recently you've been in Japan, teaming with Eddie Edwards.
I owe a lot to Eddie. He really prepared me for my debut here in Ring of Honor. Had a lot to say about Kyle O'Reilly. Had a few things to say about Davey Richards, and I, for one, am pretty damn interested to see what goes down between those two tonight.
All you've ever done is held me back. You stepped over me, threw me under the bus. I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of being a doormat.
Who moved you out here from Vancouver? Who gave you money to eat when you didn't have any food? Who introduced you to Erica? Who introduced you to your wife, Kyle? Who did that? All I've ever tried to do, Kyle, is make your life better. But somewhere along the line, you turned into a little bitch and took it all for granted. I miss my best friend. So if you can ever get over whatever's going on inside your head, you let me know. But until then, I'm done playing games with you, man.
You're the closest thing I have ever had to having an older brother. That's the honest truth. I'm sorry, man.
And it's great to see that Kyle O'Reilly and his best friend, training partner, make amends. Wait a minute! Richards puts O'Reilly in the ankle lock. Hold on now, Bobby Fish is coming down here, trying to play peacemaker, I guess. I know he knows he's been... What the hell was that?
There's no one left, Davey. You got no more friends. You ran everybody off. This time, do everybody here a favor and stay gone.
Nigel, I need to make the wrong things right. It's not about revenge. It's about doing the right thing. And to do that, I need my partner, Eddie Edwards. You see, I need the American Wolves at Final Battle versus Fish and O'Reilly. I'm asking you, man. You have the power. Make it happen, man.
Eddie's in Japan.
I don't care what's happened in the past. We're brothers. Send him an email. I guarantee he'll be there. I have all the faith in the world, man.
I'll email Eddie. I'll tell him this is the reunion, the American Wolves of Final Battle against Fish and O'Reilly. And if he doesn't want to be there, he's not going to wrestle at all. That's my decision. Okay?
Heading into Final Battle, let's consider Davey Richards, that island to himself like we were talking about.
You fooled me. You fooled everyone, man. I guess I'm the stupid one, right? See, I thought you were a wolf, man. I thought you had it in you. You were a sheep in wolf's clothing, Kyle, from the start.
The Wolves, they're done. They're over.
I'm looking for a wolf. I'm looking for my brother. I'm looking for the most destructive tag team that ever stepped foot in a Ring of Honor ring.
There's not gonna be an American Wolves reunion. It's a funeral. It's a burial.
Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, you're counting on him not being my tag partner. But see, I know my brother. I know blood. I know wolves we hunt in packs.
There's a rise of a new great tag team. Fish and O'Reilly. Davey, you're on your own at Final Battle.
That's fine. Maybe he shows up, maybe he doesn't. But I will say this. Come New York City. Come Final Battle. Be it Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards or Davey Richards alone. I leave New York City with the sheep's heads in a basket.
We are back live here at the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City. Final Battle 2012 going into its second half. Let's send it up to Kevin Kelly for a very special interview segment.
Ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time, New York's own No Fear, Mike Mondo!
Mike Mondo was just a couple of weeks ago on ROH television, assaulted by Roderick Strong during an interview segment. He's now here in his home city for take 2 of his interview and an update on his status.
Mike, I know it's been a long road since October. I know it's been a long road. Doctors in Canada told you you were going to have to undergo surgery and you were going to be on the shelf for a year. But instead, you've rehabbed this yourself. And 1 year is turning into 5 weeks. How did you do it? What's the forecast? What's going to happen when Mike Mondo gets back in the Ring of Honor sooner rather than later?
Kevin Kelly, surgery my ass. You want to know how I did it? It's because I'm Mike freaking Mondo. That's how I did it. Another little good news for you, ladies and gentlemen. You see these 2 poles right here? Yeah, it's got some fur and whatnot. In the Mondo dictionary, we call them bitch sticks. And guess what? I don't need these things anymore.
See ya.
I'm serving notice to everyone in the back. When I return, 4 weeks, that's 28 days. Nobody will get no rest, no mercy, and certainly no fear. Boom!
Mike Mondo saying he's coming back very soon. But here comes the brash, arrogant new tag team of Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. What is this all about? We know they're scheduled to be next, but this is just classless.
Mike Mondo! What are you doing out here right now? Now, Kyle and I, we know that right now is our time to put a beating on Davey Richards, and I look out and find you standing in the ring. Now, I happened to hear a conversation that took place earlier today between Nigel McGuinness and none other than the man of the hour, Eddie Edwards himself. And I heard from the horse's mouth that there will be no American Wolves reunion. Woo. I know you're sad, Mike, I know. Now, it's awfully ironic that you're here, Mike, because Davey Richards finds himself in a handicapped situation, and given your current state of existence, the only word that comes to mind is handicap. Now, if you'd like to be Davey's partner, I think that due to the fact that you have no fear, man, that would be perfect. Absolutely perfect for you to be. Hey, wait a second.
Oh, come on.
Come on. Fish and O'Reilly taking advantage of a wounded man. Mondo's on the recovery.
Here comes Davey.
Wait a minute, Davey Richards is down here.
Takes down Kyle O'Reilly. But now here it is, the 2-on-1 assault.
Is there any truth to what Bobby Fish was saying? Is Eddie Edwards going to refuse?
Here comes Eddie Edwards.
Edwards is in. Edwards is in, but
wait a minute.
Fish and Edwards teamed to Japan. Edwards opened the door to Ring of Honor for Fish, and now
Richards is an open target. Oh!
Down goes Fish.
Bam! Alarm Clock City.
Down goes O'Reilly.
The Wolves are back.
The Wolves have reunited here in Bada Soaring and scoring.
Middle rope Suicida in stereo. The Wolves are back. The hunt is on.
Todd Sinclair says, no time like the present. Let's call for the bell. And the American Wolves against Fish and O'Reilly is underway.
Irish whip.
Davey to the top. Missile drop kick to the face of Bobby Fish.
Trademark American Wolves offense.
Watch out for O'Reilly, though, coming in. The former protege and trainee of Davey Richards. Tattooed under a flurry of Wolves offense.
One of the most decorated tag teams in Ring of Honor history, reuniting at Final Battle. Irish whip, Edwards eats a boot from O'Reilly. Responds with a chop. The Wolves look like they haven't missed a beat, not having teamed in almost well over a year.
Well, again, it was at Final Battle last year that we thought the team of the Wolves were done forever. And Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards battled for the Ring of Honor World title.
Cover by Edwards.
But after everything that Davey and Eddie have been through over the last 2 years, at their core, at the center of their bond, is the brotherhood of being an American Wolf.
Oh.
And of course it was Kyle O'Reilly.
Nice. The torque on Bobby Fish's back.
Ring generalship right there. Baiting O'Reilly in enough to allow the Wolves to get a double team advantage. And Fish barely kicks out.
Bobby Fish has been too busy getting his butt kicked to get that t-shirt off.
Yes, it was a lot of controversy, a lot of chatter, if you will. Fish and Edwards teamed in the Junior Tag League tournament with Pro Wrestling Noah. Did very well. Didn't win the tournament, but garnered the Fighting Spirit Award. And it was over there, you know, Eddie talked about a lot of things going on with Davey and opened the door for Fish here in ROH. But Bobby Fish showed his true colors. Whoa! Oh, no! And down goes O'Reilly. Fish sends Edwards to the barricade. Watch out, though, for Davey Richards from behind. Does Bobby Fish know that Davey Richards zeroes it? Wait a minute.
Fish had that scouted, and O'Reilly catches Davey Richards right upside the head with that kick. Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish mimicking Richards and Edwards.
All right, so now Edwards rolled in. 2 count only. A very fast start for the American Wolves. But now Fish and O'Reilly have turned the momentum around and taken the crowd out of the match here in New York City.
Bobby Fish throws a beautiful drop kick.
Yeah.
I've seen many of those.
A page
over
out of the
years.
Wolves book there with baiting Richards in to allow them to press a double team advantage. Without benefit of a tag, O'Reilly is in now and 2 count only. Quick medical update on the condition of BJ Whitmer, who was injured earlier on. BJ Whitmer refused medical attention and has left the Hammerstein Ballroom on his own accord. Basically said he wouldn't give that son of a bitch Haas the satisfaction.
Can you believe that? How tough BJ Whitmer is.
No denying the toughness of the buzzsaw BJ Whitmer.
Meanwhile, Edwards in the opposite corner. Fish charges with a charging forearm. Running knee. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker setting up a knee to the side of the head.
Out of the neutral corner came flying Kyle O'Reilly. Here is a cover. Watch out. Davey Richards coming in to break it up.
For a brand new tag team, Fish and O'Reilly are working like a well-oiled machine.
Well, how long had they been working on this? How long has this plan been in place? I don't think this was accidental. I don't think that this was happenstance. I think this has been in the making for a long, long time. Because one thing we've learned about Kyle O'Reilly is that in addition to being a very talented individual, a great professional wrestler, he can be a little devious. Well, cover. 2 count only. And he's been scorned and very bitter.
Yep. Bobby Fish tags into O'Reilly. O'Reilly at the epicenter of the tension between Richards and Edwards over the last year, with the feud between Richards and Edwards with Dan Severn last year.
Yeah,
and
many say
Team
that,
Ambition.
Right, many say that it was Kyle O'Reilly that was the stir in all of that. And that the chasm that developed between the Wolves to Richards in to break it up would not have been as deep or as problematic were it not for Kyle O'Reilly.
It was close. Richards considered O'Reilly as much of a brother as he considered Edwards.
Oh, watch out, right above us. Right above us.
And O'Reilly just pissed all that away.
And now Eddie Edwards fighting back on both Fish and O'Reilly.
Spin kick, axe kick, and a knife edge. Followed up with a punt. One, two,
watch out. Been hard to keep the illegal men out of this match, and all 4 are in now.
Oh! Alarm clock by Richards. Here comes Richards. Charging forearm. Eats a bicycle. Responds with a knife edge. German. Oh, but how quick is Bobby Fish?
Falcon Arrow there. Oh, there's a super kick to the side of Bobby Fish's head.
Looking for the sweep. Eats a super kick.
Staggered and slowed, all 4 men.
All 4 men looking for knockouts.
Oh, my.
Double suplexes to the outside. The fans here at the Hammerstein Ballroom are loving this American Wolves reunion.
Slow to a crawl now. All 4 men trying to fight their way back into the ring. Davey Richards right behind us. Kyle O'Reilly just off to our left.
Now look who's in the middle of the ring.
Looked like O'Reilly tried to single out Davey, tried to follow him with his eyes as best he could. But now O'Reilly and Richards realize that they are in the ring at the same time.
Finally meeting face to face in the middle of the ring. It's go time. And it's also go time for O'Reilly to step up and take it to his mentor.
This has been brewing for a long time. And now Richards and O'Reilly. Teacher letting student have it, but student fighting back.
Dragon Sleeper.
Ankle lock. O'Reilly will let go of the hold,
but neither will Richards.
Will O'Reilly tap?
Rolls through. Richards eats buckle.
In the neutral corner, O'Reilly charges in. Watch out! Enziguri from Die Hard.
Chin checker.
How did O'Reilly kick out?
Tilt-a-whirl tombstone pile driver with a super kick to the back of the head. That nasty combo should have been it. But O'Reilly manages to stay in it.
Despite the fact that they haven't teamed in over a year, it looks as if the American Wolves haven't missed a step. But Fish and O'Reilly fight like they belong as well. Rolled through by O'Reilly on his feet. Wait a minute. DDT knocked Richards down as well.
Twisted tornado DDT into a brain buster.
Cover two.
No.
Quickly lock it on the hold.
Going right back to the Dragon.
Maybe going up to the top rope on the neutral corner, and O'Reilly was there, or excuse me, Fish.
Edwards has him.
Two.
Oh. Moonsault by Fish.
To break up the pin.
Fish might have injured his knee. O'Reilly with a kick to the side of Edwards' head.
One, two.
No.
Davey in to break it up. Fish going out.
And now it's breaking down.
O'Reilly getting the better.
Folding him up like an accordion. Davey says do it.
Oh!
No! Edwards saw it coming.
Down goes Bobby Fish.
Achilles lock.
Stop in the back of the head. Sinclair's gonna
Sinclair stops it. Wolves win.
Referee stops the contest. The American Wolves win at Final Battle.
The winners of the match, the American Wolves.
It's great to hear Bobby Cruz make that announcement. Not for the win, but the fact that the Wolves are back here in Ring of Honor.
The fans here in the Hammerstein Ballroom overwhelmingly approve of this reunion of possibly the greatest tag team in the history of Ring of Honor Wrestling.
Well, I think the Briscoes will have something to say about that. But you can't deny what the Wolves mean. Competed in the first ladder war. In the second ladder war, excuse me. Former tag... Eddie Edwards just says to me, we're back, and that's bad news for everybody. So what does the return of the American Wolves mean? for the tag team landscape here in Ring of Honor. Richards and Edwards are back as a team. We just saw it here. Davey going right behind. What a tremendous matchup. But coming up next, the self-proclaimed icon, Matt Hardy, to go one-on-one against Adam Cole. Hardy had heard that there was this young man in Ring of Honor that was a lot like him. So Matt Hardy had to see for himself before these two get in the ring. Let's take you back in time and show you what led to Hardy versus Cole.
You've done so much talking lately that it seems as though you're trying to convince Ring of Honor, you're trying to convince its fan base that you are still indeed a wrestling icon.
Adam Cole, it doesn't make a difference how much potential you have.
But I can see right through that. Matt, you're trying to convince yourself that you still have what it takes.
I do not have anything to prove. I have proven myself over my glorious wrestling career.
You're going to have to convince me that you still have what it takes.
You, my friend, have to prove yourself. You're the one with something to lose here.
I will give you everything that I have in New York City, like I do each and every time. And at the end of that match, you will respect Adam Cole.
You may think you have a date with destiny, but you may very well end up facing a very unfortunate twist of fate.
Wow! I have never heard such united hatred and disgust from Ring of Honor fans. Almost in one voice.
Here comes the man who's going to defy the odds. He's going to take Matt Hardy to the limit tonight. The current reigning Ring of Honor television champion takes the ultimate test tonight in his very young career. Can he defeat the man who claims he is stronger than death? Bobby Cruz, it's all yours.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first to my right, wrestling out of Cameron, North Carolina, weighing 240 pounds, Matt Hardy. His opponent to my left, wrestling out of Panama City, Florida, weighing 199 pounds, he is the Ring of Honor World Television Champion, Adam Cole.
So it's Cole versus Hardy here at Final Battle. Let's go to the tail of the tape where you can see Hardy at 38, Cole at 22. A little bit of size advantage for Hardy. Matt Hardy says he will adhere to the Code of Honor, but I have to wonder, will he really mean it? Matt Hardy said a lot of things over the last year or so that he didn't exactly mean. But again, Matt Hardy looking to turn the page. Adam Cole said, seemed as if Matt Hardy was trying to convince himself that he still had him.
Here we go. Hardy and Cole, non-title, just for bragging rights, here at Final Battle.
Hardy back at Cole into the corner.
Kind of sportsmanship-like.
Well, I think Cole didn't believe that Hardy was really going to hit him. thousands of matches, hundreds of thousands of miles, millions of dollars separate Adam Cole from Matt Hardy. Hardy's done everything he's wanted to do in his career.
If the last name Hardy wasn't worldwide famous before Matt and his brother Jeff entered the professional wrestling, the sport of professional wrestling, he certainly made that last name very famous in the last decade.
Now Cole firing back. Big drop kick there. And Hardy has Cole well scouted.
Yep.
Out of the way.
Putting on the brakes, going to rethink things here with Adam Cole, who has the youth and the speed advantage over Hardy, and we just saw it right there.
Right on top of our poor cameraman.
Middle rope suicida by Adam Cole. Stuns Hardy.
Hardy trying to get away from Adam Cole. When last here in this ring, in this very building, Adam Cole bleeding buckets from his mouth. Oh!
Adam Cole knows he has everything to lose and everything to gain in a win over Matt Hardy tonight.
Well, you think about what Matt Hardy has. I think a loss with a strong performance might warrant another opportunity. If Cole runs the table and puts the veteran away, Hardy doesn't have a good showing. Oh!
Side effect right on the side of the ring, that unforgiving steel frame that holds our squared circle together. Matt Hardy is a evil scientist in that ring sometimes, Kevin Kelly, and we just saw it right there.
And of course, Matt Hardy knows. Cover two. Cole kicks out. Matt Hardy's competed in Ring of Honor before. Going back to 2005, I believe.
Yeah, he was the center of controversy in the summer of 2005. And now he is back, richer, now a self-proclaimed icon, going for two. Definitely not with the fanfare he had once before. Arguably, overwhelmingly hated.
Look at this now. In the grips of a submission hold. Offensive diversity from Hardy. Just the hatred that's pouring down here from the Hammerstein Ballroom crowd towards Matt Hardy. I mean, there isn't even a split. Sometimes, you know, Ring of Honor fans might have...
Looking for the twist of fate. Adam Cole
wait a
saw
minute.
it coming.
Twist of fate into the figure four.
There it is.
Figure four leg lock.
Matt Hardy, a resident of Cameron, North Carolina, eating a submission hold. Innovated and patented by
Wait a minute
the
now.
most
Hardy
famous man from North Carolina.
Yeah, but Hardy knows the hold and its counter very well.
Yep.
Cole going to the rope to force the break.
You see that word clearly printed on the wrist of Matt Hardy, icon.
Not shy about his opinion.
Side effect in the ring this time. Will that do it?
Two. And a near fall. Referee Paul Turner right there. Adam Cole kicks out.
Going to the well a third time. Hits it again.
Listen to this. Yeah, pointing over at me. He's going to hit it again.
4 side effects. That's got to do it. No!
And he kicks out. Adam Cole won't stay down.
Hardy usually utilizes the side effect to set up for the twist of fate. High impact maneuver. Going for it one more time. Hits it again.
Leg hook. 2. Now.
One of the most powerful moves in his arsenal. Matt Hardy just does not realize the resiliency of Adam Cole. Twist of fate time. Here it comes. Cole fights back.
Cole charges into the corner, drives him back. Hardy gets the boot up, now goes to the second rope.
Trademark Matt Hardy.
Oh, super kick.
Quickly rebounded.
1, 2, no.
Oh, what an upset that could have just been right there.
Well, certainly Matt Hardy looked like he was well on his way to victory, but Adam Cole able to turn things around as he somehow is able to do.
Matt Hardy checking, let's see if he had all of his teeth. Here comes the aggression of Adam Cole. Has so much to prove tonight.
Paul Turner giving Adam Cole some stern instruction there. Twist of fate, wait, backslide, shoulders down.
Only getting 2. Look at this.
Twist of fate from Adam Cole.
The fans love it.
1, 2, no.
For a man who made that move famous, he definitely knows how to rebound after taking it.
Dropping Cole throat first across the top strand. Zeroing in now, waistlock.
Enziguri.
Hardy to a knee. Cover, shoulders down, oh!
Didn't get as much of that leg lariat as he probably wanted. Hardy stunned in the corner. Irish whip reversed by Hardy. Eats a back elbow. Hardy looking for the insider's edge. Into a powerbomb.
2, no!
Hardy possibly calling for it one more time.
Twist of fate, no. Waistlock, going for the Florida key. Hardy had it scouted.
Oh no.
Neither would let go. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, no! Oh!
Florida key right on the floor. Adam Cole trying to scrape one of his influences of his childhood off the floor after that devastating Florida key.
Turner trying to see if Matt Hardy's able to continue. Adam Cole won't give him the opportunity. Roll him in. Shoots the half. 2. No! Matt Hardy kicks out. If there was ever a time where Matt Hardy could go home to his big house in North Carolina and count his money, it's right then.
Oh,
but
no.
He wants to win.
Twist of fate, he may have just won it right here.
1, 2.
It's over. No! Matt Hardy uses the moniker Never Say Die. Adam Cole is not saying die right here. Figure 4.
Back to the figure 4. Chin Hardy turn it over and reverse it. Can he get to the rope to force a break? Or will he tap out? Trying to reverse it. Cole maintains. And this time Hardy has to get to the bottom rope to force the break.
Going back to the well for the Florida Key. Matt Hardy holding on.
Referee Paul Turner.
Oh, come on!
Shirt pulled over his head. He didn't see the blatant low blow, the obvious foul. 1, 2.
Small package.
That son of a...
Steals one from Cole.
The winner of the match, Matt Hardy.
Can we take another look at that controversial ending? Let's see if we can replay it. Paul Turner's shirt was over his head. How obvious a foul was that? A blatant low blow.
For a man who claims he's stronger than death, Matt Hardy took the coward's way out tonight.
I have to wonder what's going through Adam Cole's mind right now.
What an effort, what a fight shown by Adam Cole. Nothing to be ashamed of, but boy is he pissed.
Something tells me I haven't seen the last of Adam Cole and Matt Hardy. I'm telling you what, fans, it's almost time for the World Tag Team title situation to be settled here at Final Battle. 3 teams, sudden death rules. The champions, Carino and Jacobs. The challengers, the Briscoes, against Coleman and Alexander. 2 teams are going to look to unseat the champs. 1 team, Scum, all they got to do is survive. Can they do it? We'll find out.
Yeah. King Khaleesi, K-Matic, ION Entertainment, My Way Records, what up? 7-8, give 'em up early, ready for the grind, no alarm clock, money on my mind, yeah, I'm the boss.
It's never come easy to Coleman and Alexander. It's been about hard work, dedication, never say die attitude. Can Coleman and Alexander become the World Tag Team Champions here in Final Battle?
Reach for the sky, boy.
Caleb, it seems like every time we see the Briscoes and they're the challengers, we say they're the favorites to win.
Absolutely. Looking to become 8-time Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions here at Ring of Honor's signature event, Final Battle.
They've done everything they can to maintain their grip of the goal. But can Carino and Jacobs survive the odds? Sudden death rules here at Final Battle.
Following contest is a 3-team sudden death match set for one fall with a 45-minute time limit, and it is for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first to my right, at a combined weight of 405 pounds, the team of Cedric Alexander and Caprice Coleman. To my left, wrestling out of Sandy Fork, Delaware, at a combined weight of 463 pounds, Jay and Mark, the Briscoes. At a combined weight of 438 pounds, they are representing Scum and they are the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, Jimmy Jacobs and Steve Corino.
So Corino and Jacobs, the Briscoes, and Coleman and Alexander collide. 3 teams vying for the gold here at Final Battle. Sudden death rules means this: if Corino and Jacobs can pin or get the fall over either of their challengers, they win. The match is over. But it's going to be a race for both the challengers to see who can pin the shoulders of the champions first.
We've already seen it. All horses out of the gate.
And they're going right after Corino and Jacobs. Mark and Cedric on Corino, and Caprice and Jay on Jacobs.
Doesn't take a brain surgeon to realize the champions are at the utmost disadvantage here tonight.
Well, you know, and again, you might make that, you know, that point is obvious, but they've had the odds against them on a number of occasions since, I mean, they weren't even supposed to be in the World Tag Team Title Tournament. They were a last-minute entry into the field. We're told if they don't win the gold, they are done in Ring of Honor. And then they use a lot of nefarious tactics to keep a hold of that title, including rolls of quarters and everything not nailed down to. Wait a minute now. Did Cedric just shove Jay Briscoe off that cover?
Well, what we just saw was Jay Briscoe setting up Steve Corino, some sort of combination, but Cedric Alexander picked up the scraps in almost a game of can you top this?
Did he pick up the scraps or did he shove him out of the way?
Uh-oh, here comes Redneck Kung Fu.
Froggy Bow from the second rope. Whoa! Caprice Coleman just stopped the 3 count from Paul Turner. Wait a minute, here is a roll up from Jacobs, and you can see how quickly things can turn in the favor of Corino and Jacobs.
Coleman, Alexander, and the Briscoes need to be very careful.
Hey, it's a very competitive situation out there, no doubt.
Need to be careful to not take their eyes off the tag team champions. The match could end in just 3 short seconds.
Now Cedric is zeroed in on Mark. Members of the
champions are leaving.
Scum is heading up the ramp, Caleb. They are, where are they going?
Mark Briscoe with the cutoff. Boot to the head of Jacobs.
Well, it looked as if Scum was trying to escape. The Briscoes are going to bring it back into the fight.
Jay Briscoe beating the ugly off that singlet Steve Corino's wearing.
Up and down go Coleman and Alexander. Oh,
wow.
My!
Look at that!
1, 2, no.
Coleman and Alexander have come to Final Battle to play and to win the tag team titles. Boot by Mark.
Watch out for Jacobs from behind to the surgically repaired left knee.
The Zombie Princess perhaps looking for sliced bread number 2. Reversed. Vaulting cutter.
1, 2, no.
Not enough to hold down chicken Mark Briscoe.
Watch out now. Alexander flying in off the top rope.
The youngest of Coleman and Alexander. Cedric Alexander almost has him. No.
Watch out. Ringside photographer scurrying. Corino gets slung to the floor.
Should report him to the fashion police. Briscoe hits the corner. Boot up. Rolling elbow.
Caught him strong with that one.
The elders of the respective tag teams, Jay and Caprice. Wow! Explosive is Caprice Coleman.
Just jams Jay's face down into the canvas.
Oh, now look at Corino.
Well, they got North Carolina roots. They're bonded.
Oh!
Caught him low with that spear right to the midsection. 1, 2.
Only getting 2.
Yeah, both Cedric and Mark Briscoe in to break it up. Both teams know all the champs got to do, pin one of their challengers to keep the titles.
Sliced bread attempt. Hits it.
Well, see, this is where Corino and Jacobs have found offensive opportunity with double teaming.
Texas Lariat.
2. Wait a minute, what has Corino got?
Corino just smuggled something.
What does Corino have in his hand?
Oh, could that be the roll of quarters?
Get a shot of his right hand. Corino's got something in his hand. I don't know what it is.
He came to Final Battle with a lot of money in his pocket, and he might have a roll of quarters.
Yeah, he gave some of it to Rhino, I think.
Oh, he was looking for it.
Oh!
This could be it. Missile drop kick.
Mark moved Jimmy out of the way of the finish of overtime. There goes the roll of quarters. KO shot from the roll of quarters.
1, 2, no!
He kicked out.
Cedric Alexander kicks out of that knockout blow, that dirty deed.
How did he just kick out?
There it is. U.S. Mint. Steve Corino is in a state of shock.
And one of those newly minted Ring of Honor World Tag Team title belts now in the hands of Jimmy Jacobs.
Here comes Mark.
Uncle Mule kick sends Corino down.
Doomsday Device hits it. 1, 2, we got new tag team champions.
The winners of the match and new Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, the Briscoes.
For the 8th time in their storied careers, Mark and Jay Briscoe are the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions.
They declared that they were going to bring honor back to Ring of Honor. And they have succeeded in the first step of their mission, taking the World Tag Team titles away from Scum. Let's take a look at the replay. Jimmy Jacobs in no man's land on the shoulders, eats that Doomsday Device. Nowhere to go, nowhere but down. Rack it up, number 8 for the Briscoes.
New York City!
But how tough were Coleman and Alexander? Alexander kicked out and getting punched in the face with a roll of quarters.
Like I told y'all, them boys, we did our part. Now here El Generico is gonna beat the fat boy. We gonna get them scum some bitches up out of here. Now, in case, I know y'all, sometimes people tend to forget. I'd like to remind y'all, in case y'all don't know by now, me and my brother like to consider ourselves the best damn tag team in the world. Ring of Honor is alive and well, baby. Scum ain't tearing this shit down. We alive and we back to prove why ROH has the best tag team division in all of pro wrestling. So we're sending an open invitation to any tag team in the world. If y'all want a shot, all you gotta do is ask. But let me tell y'all something. There's one team that don't have to ask for a shot. There's one team out of respect that we're gonna give a shot to. Our first tag team title shot, Cedric Alexander, Caprice Coleman. Our first shot's gonna be against y'all boys. Y'all earned it. Y'all earned it the first time. We're gonna do it.
Well, there you have it. Caprice Coleman and Cedric Alexander will be the first challengers for the newly minted World Tag Team Champions for the 8th time, Mark and Jay Briscoe. Honor lives in the tag team division. The question is, will this be the night that Scum's reign of terror ends? Carino and Jacobs have been beaten. Will the same thing happen to Kevin Steen in our main event? So indeed, fans, it is time. Final battle, the Ring of Honor World Championship. Caleb, some advice to you, my friend. Pack lightly and get ready to move. Because if it isn't nailed down in Ladder War, fans, it's going to be used. Steen, El Generico, the world title is held, has been hanging above the ring all night long. Two men are going to fight. One will become champion.
Kevin Kelly, Doomsday has arrived.
Contest is your final battle main event. It is Ladder War 4 for one fall to a finish, and it is for the Ring of Honor World Championship. In this match, the first wrestler to secure the World Championship belt hanging above the ring will be the winner. Introducing first to my right, the challenger. Wrestling out of Tijuana, Mexico, weighing 196 pounds, the generic luchador, El Generico. His opponent to my left, wrestling out of Maryville, Quebec, Canada, weighing 269 pounds, he is the Ring of Honor World Champion, Kevin Steen.
It's one of the greatest rivalries ever in sports. It's the modern day Flair and Steamboat. It's the Celtics and the Lakers, the Yankees and the Red Sox. Notre Dame and USC. It's El Generico and Kevin Steen. Tail of the tape for this championship match. Forget the tail of the tape because the bell is sounded and Ladder War 4 is...
Exchanging blows in the middle of the ring. Former tag team partners, former best friends, now bitter enemies. Twisting tornado DDT. Yakuza kick.
Quickly Steen rolling to the floor. Emperor ladder stationed around ringside.
Whoa! Our first Tope Suicida.
So many months away from Ring of Honor action has been El Generico. You have to wonder, has that time benefited him? He seems to have added some muscle, seems to be bigger. I know that the time away benefited Kevin Steen greatly. He came back healthy, renewed, and went on to become the Ring of Honor World Champion. And the same could be said for El Generico.
I think something that you can attribute to El Generico is the hatred factor, that the lovable character we knew of as El Generico is no more. This man is set to destroy Kevin Steen once and for all in Ladder War.
Just a simple jab from the ladder, but then a punctuation, sending the ladder right into the face of Kevin Steen.
Steen fish hooking the eyes in the mask of El Generico, but Generico's now biting him. I've never seen El Generico this ruthless before. What kind of a dark place did El Generico go to in those 8 months we have not seen him?
Again, and that's the question. Balance that with how badly El Generico would love to be the new Ring of Honor World Champion. And above that ring is a brand new Ring of Honor World Championship belt. You saw Steen bring the older version down here to ringside and toss it aside with disdain.
Club from behind by Steen. Steen demanded that brand new Ring of Honor Championship belt be made as part of his agreement with Ring of Honor, along with the package pile driver.
The pile driver back being legal.
ROH officials had no choice but to comply, so there it is, the brand new 30 pounds of gold suspended high above the ring.
Generico trying to hoist Steen. Can he do it?
Generico hits the ropes. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. The barbaric effects and nature of Ladder War have been introduced as El Generico plummeted right through that metal ladder. And Kevin Steen loves it.
Montreal wrestling historian Patrick Laprade here at Final Battle as well. Shook hands, said hello to him briefly earlier today. He said he wouldn't miss this chapter of Steen and Generico. There's no way he could.
Kevin, 3 years ago, it started right here in New York City.
Exactly.
And it all ends here. This is Final Battle, Kevin. This is the final confrontation between Generico and Steen. Steen claims, he is going to leave Final Battle one of two things.
Yes.
He's either going to leave champion or as a corpse.
See, and the thing that Steen is alluding to, comments that I made. Watch out. Watch out.
Cannonball.
Watch out. Comments that I had made about watching these two men, watching Steen and Generico destroy each other, and how much it bothered me as a father of two sons to see these two young men have such personal hatred for each other that they would be willing to destroy their own bodies to put away the other. No pinfalls, no submissions. The referee can't stop this.